Hello everyone. I just got done doing a bunch of cleaning and wanted to just hop on here and say that we're home, we're good. Little man is actually asleep on our bed. He came home on Monday, January 3rd. He was supposed to be home on the 2nd, but right now he's not currently on oxygen just because we're monitoring him, and he's been really good on that. He's been up in the high 90s, which is good. He's just been sleeping. He's not due to eat for another couple hours, so yeah. I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want to wake him, so. It's okay. Look how cute. Alright, I'm gonna let him sleep. Like I said, I just got done doing a bunch of cleaning. I did the dishes, did the laundry, kind of did a bunch of stuff. The only thing I can't do is vacuum, which kind of sucks because I wanted a clean house, but you know, I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm trying to pop you guys up on something, but yeah, just wanted to hop on here and say that he is home finally, and that everything is good. We're excited to have him home. It's been a crazy past couple of days just trying to get adjusted to him and his schedule, because again, him being in the NICU, we've been home, so like we don't know a lot of his schedule was like, so we're just mainly learning him, learning how to do things with him, learning his oxygen, you know, like making sure he's safe and comfortable. Every time we put his oxygen on him, he always pulls it off his face, and it's like, boy, you need it, like, trust. But the past couple of days he's been doing really good off of it. Like I said, he's been in the high 90s with it off and just kind of relaxing, chilling. So we're just kind of seeing how things go. He does have an appointment on Friday. He did have an appointment on like sometime last week. Sorry, it's been a blur. But he got his they tried checking his oxygen again, basically with it off, but I guess he failed because he was in the low or mid 80s, low 90s, and they want him in the higher part of the 90s, which I don't understand. Like, I don't know, but he's been doing good. As far as feeding goes, he is doing spectacular. He is now eating 3 ounces a day, every 2 to 3 hours. So I just fed him at 12. My husband fed him at 9, so it's like given between 3 to 4 hours. It really just depends on when he wakes up and when he wants to eat, because even if he's awake, he won't eat. And it's like, you need to eat, you need to do this, and it's like, you can't force something on a child though. So we just been kind of playing that by ear. I am currently not breastfeeding because he doesn't latch very well and he bites. So he's so used to the bottle, because that's what they gave him in the NICU after his feeding tube. It's been harder to try and get him to breastfeed because he doesn't want to suck. He just wants to bite and get the milk out, because that's what you do with a bottle. So it's been really hard breastfeeding him. My husband thinks that if we've had him since he was off a feeding tube to start breastfeeding him then, it would have been a lot better. But like I said, we haven't had him for 13 days. So, and I was only breastfeeding him twice a day, and they were bottle feeding him for the rest of the day. And even then at the hospital, he wouldn't eat very much. He'd only latch on for like maybe 10 minutes, on and off he would eat. So it was a big struggle. Like, I really wanted to breastfeed him. I really wanted it to work. But every time I try at home, it's not working. And he's not eating enough because he'll latch and then he'll stop sucking and then kind of let his head fall away. No matter how many times I put him back on my breast, it just does not work. But a lot of, let's see, yeah. Other than the breastfeeding, he's great. I really wanted that to work. He's been going to the bathroom normally, which is good. He's overall a really healthy baby. He's not much of a crier, which I am amazed because I thought he would cry. But every time I just wake up to him being like fussy and moving, and not even really fussy. It's more like he just makes noises like, hey, I'm awake, feed me. You know, like, he doesn't cry unless you let him sit there, and then he'll start making the whining sound of he's about to cry. And then if you don't do anything after like the 5 minutes, he'll start wailing and crying. But yeah, he has been doing immaculate, and I am super happy he is home. No more drives up to the university to get him checked, so, or to go see him, sorry. Sleep schedule for me has actually been really good. Let's see, he eats every 3 to 4 hours, so depending on what time I go to bed. Like last night was the hardest night we've ever had with him, just because he didn't have his oxygen all day. We don't really trust having his oxygen off at night while we're sleeping, so I decided I'd stay up a little bit longer. I stayed up to like maybe 11, 12ish at night and just watched his oxygen just while we were laying there, and he just kept dropping from low 80s or mid 80s to low 90s, and I didn't feel comfortable falling asleep with it on or with it off. So we decided to put his oxygen back on. He started crying and freaking out. It was bad. So we ended up putting some hold on. We ended up cutting this and sticking it under his nose where his oxygen would go, because he keeps pulling it down because he just doesn't want it, which I understand. No one wants anything in their nose, but it was just really hard, and I'm laying there and I have him next to me on the bed because he's just crying, and I'm trying to soothe him and calm him down, but he's just wailing and wailing, and just every 5 seconds he'd stop, finally relax, go to sleep, and a minute or two later he'll start wailing and pulling at his face. And so it happened for a good 5 times before my husband's okay, he's not gonna get some sleep, so let's just take it off him and just put him to sleep. So, and just let him sleep. So that's what we did. We took it off his face. He immediately relaxed and went to sleep. And I had him next to me, and he was just like, okay, he's calm, I'm tired. So I put him back in his bassinet, let him sleep, and then I finally got to sleep at like 3 a.m. because all of this was just happening between 12 to 2 a.m. Like, first they put on the oxygen, just the oxygen itself with the little stickers on the side of his face, and he just kept pulling it off, moving it, and I'm like, this isn't gonna work. The monitor that's monitoring his heart and his oxygen levels were just beeping and going off and going crazy. So we're like, hey, let's just take it off and just monitor his heart and his oxygen. And after we took the oxygen off, he stayed in the high 90s, mid-high 90s. And nothing went off, nothing beeped throughout the night. So his heart, nothing dropped during the night, which was really, really good. But yeah, I think that was the hardest night we've had with him, other than like the first night of having him, because we're still learning his schedule. But he's doing really good now. I don't know what else to really say, but other than that, he's home, that he's happy and healthy, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us with him, because he has been an amazing little boy so far. Really easy. Like I said, no crying really, other than just like the noises of him waking up and grunting, those little cute grunts. Like, hey, I'm awake. Can you wake up now? But no, he's really cute. Dad's been super helpful when he's off, on his days off, so. He actually let me sleep in this morning just because I didn't sleep like at all. Like, he had some sleep because he went to bed around like 10, I think. No, 9. He went to bed pretty early because he had to work this morning. So he let me sleep until like 9, and then sounds like somebody's awake. But like I said, he let me sleep in. I fed him again at 12. After his dad fed him at 9 in the morning before he went to work. He went back to sleep, and then I went back to sleep. And we both stayed asleep till noon. And then we both woke up, I fed him again, and I changed his diaper, and I let him, do his little thing. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that he's okay and that he's home. I know it's been a couple days, and I said I was going to start posting more frequently, but it's just been hectic trying to figure out his schedule. Hopefully I'll start getting in the groove of uploading daily and uploading more. I don't know. If you guys ever want to see any content, just let me know down in the comments below of what you want to see more of, or give me some ideas.